guide section, and as you can see I have two columns here, two tabs here. This is my browser, it's actually showing my portal, and this is the tab for my material. And as you can see, it's WPI for my system, and I'll use the search button. Actually, the purpose of me doing this is just to guide many of us who does not have time to do the TMA themselves, and they want to do it, but they don't have time, and probably you just want to have the experience of doing it themselves. This is just like a short guide. We'll go through the tutorial, we'll go through this section together, and because when you do this yourself, you have a prior knowledge of what the course is about and what the material has to offer. So let's just get into it quickly. So this is question 1. It says dash sponsored quarterly journals publication. Okay, now these are the options A, B, C, and D. Now what we have to do here is to come here, we come to our tab here, then we search. Let me move here to just quickly see. Okay, let me change the position quickly. Let me put this here. I think it's here. Yes, so let me search now. So I'm searching for journals. I'm using the keyword journals now. Journals. Let's see what we have. Okay, we have about four options here. I think I should enlarge this a bit. Okay, as you can see here, let's see if I can close this a little bit. Okay, as you can see, we have the option highlighted, publishing quarterly journals for cooperative administration. Okay, the question here says dash sponsored. Okay, from what we can see here, we have the CGA, which we can see here. Let me enlarge this a bit. Yeah, so let me move this a bit. Moving this, yeah. So okay, let me see if I can actually. Okay, let's just move on with this. So this is as you can see here, we have to read from here. It says from what I can see here, the CGA is also the cooperative, I think I should just take my time to check that. It said it's received a major boost when it received the first people. Okay, let's just take it from here. The cooperative, yeah, it's right here. This is it. I've seen it. It's a cooperative administration group in the United States has done commendable work, blah blah blah, and that, and so on and so nice. Prepare more 100 research papers, various. As you can see here, papers, various aspects of. Okay, now, very well. Now the group received generous grants from Ford Foundation in 1962. Now there was a grant from a foundation called Ford Foundation, and the question says dash sponsored quarterly journals and publication. The group that published, the group that is responsible for the publication is CAG. But the question is not which group published. The question is who sponsored the publication. And from what we can see here, it is said that the group received generous grant from Ford Foundation in 1960. So the answer is Ford Foundation. So that's that. So let's go to the next. Just question 2. Click on question 2 as we proceed. Okay, question 2 says the first comparative study of American government system and the United Kingdom cabinet system is credited. The first comparative study of American government system or United Kingdom and the United Kingdom cabinet system is credited to dash. Okay, let's check. Let's use the word cabinet system. Let's use the keyword cabinet system. Just copy this and paste it here. Paste cabinet system. Let's search. Okay, we have one result. Let's scroll up a bit and let's see. Oh, interesting. It was the first comparativist who compared American government system to the cabinet system in the United Kingdom to demonstrate the USA lack on unified authority in several fields of administration. Interestingly, it was again Woodrow Wilson. That's the answer. Let's click on Woodrow Wilson. Let's keep going. The third question. Okay, it says comparative public administration can be traced to let's use the keyword. Let's use this name as a keyword. Copy. Let's see. Pastes. Okay, let me first Ctrl A, then Ctrl C. Ctrl C. Okay. Ctrl A, then Ctrl V. Oh, sorry. I think I have. Did Ctrl C. Okay, now let me say Ctrl. Let me copy this. So this is Ctrl A, then Ctrl V. So let's search there is about 2 results, and from what we can see here, similarly there are other social sciences such as social sciences, not what we are looking for. Okay, however, about Simon Allen. Okay, no, well, this is not what we are looking for. Okay, no, this is not what we are looking for. So let's search for this name. Copy. Ctrl A, Ctrl V, Ctrl A, Ctrl V. It says no results, so let's check this as well. Copy. Ctrl A, Ctrl V. It says no results. Okay, so let's check. I'm pretty sure Woodrow Wilson will be the answer, but let's just to be sure. Let's check. Ctrl A, Ctrl V. Okay, about 4 results. So let's check. Okay. Okay, it says let's take it from become a specialized field of interest. The significance of comparison cannot be accurately traced to a single event. What we know in this early scholarly work is that early scholarly works in the parent field drew upon knowledge and perspective with cross-national origins. For example, Farrell Eddy reminds us that pioneers in the study of American public administration, including Woodrow and Frank Goodnow, made full use of lens provided. Okay, it's not what we are looking for. Let's keep going. Okay, we have the present scientific status of public administration can be traced from early writings of. Now, present scientific status of public administration can be traced from the early writings of Woodrow Wilson, former American president. I think that's what we're looking for. So find our answer. We click on draw. So good. That's question 3. So we'll move to question 4. Excuse me. So dash, question 4, this says dash is the comparison of all administrative systems in their ecological contexts. So let's check. Let's use the word ecological context. Is it exists like that in the material? Oh, let's see. Oh, very good. It says here, macro study. This focus on the comparisons of all administrative systems in their proper ecological context. For instance, macro study would involve a comparison of the administrative system and so on. Okay, let's see here. Dash is the comparison of all administrative systems in their ecological context. So the answer is obvious. It's macro studies. Okay. Do we have anything similar? Let's check if we have anything close to what we have here. Okay, we have macro, we have middle range. Okay, and the keyword which we search for is not in all this other. It's not in the other options. So let's just macro business, macro studies. So I think we could. The next page, question 5. It says these factors influence the growth of comparative public administration, except these factors influenced the growth of comparative public administration, except growth of, let's use the keyword growth of P. Let's see anything like, okay, good. This is what we're looking for. Factors that influence the growth of comparative public administration. Okay, very good. That's what we're looking for. So we have 1, emergence of free nations. Do we have that here? Let's see if we have that here. Oh yes, we have this emergence of free nations, factors that influence, please. It's like, as I said earlier on, this process is not just to solve the, the TMA. We are also looking into the material and we are getting familiar with the material. Now, come for example, now you can imagine just coming across this in the exam, you already have an idea of the factors that influence the growth of comparative public administration, factors that influenced it. Now we have the emergence of free nations. This is one of the benefits you get if you go through this on your own. If you go through your materials and do the TMAs by yourself, by watching this tutorial, we can do this together, and we all learn and move at a very fast pace. So we have this here as the first thing on the list. So we have the revolution. Let's check if we have this as well. Revisionist movements. Do we have anything like that here? Oh yes, wonderful. We have it here. Revisionist movements. We have it here. Okay, let's see. Emergence of banditry. Let's see. Exposure of American scholars, administrators. It's exposure. Yeah, we have exposure. We have banditry. No. Can say anything as such. Banditry. No banditry. So except emergency of banditry. So we are good. Let's move to the next question. Question 6. So question 6 says, the quest for comparative administration study resulted in the interdisciplinary dash. Okay, let's check interdisciplinary. That's going to be the keyword. Interdisciplinary. Copy. And let's check Control E. As we check interdisciplinary. Okay, oh good. We have 2 results. Okay, let's check on the first, which is here. Okay, I think let's check the second one. It says here, the quest for comparative administration. This is what I'm reading. The quest for comparative administration study resulted in the interdisciplinary approach of the discipline. Interdisciplinary approach. Good. Approach. That's the answer. Approach. Good. So we'll move to the next question. Question 7, which says, all this contributed to the development of comparative public. Then there's a mistake there. It was public, not public. Yeah, public administration, except contributors. Okay, let's begin to check if this name exists in the material. Okay, we have 0 results for the search. Let's check. Let's move on. Oh, wonderful. We have 1 result for the search. Okay, let's just go through this quickly. So we have here I'm reading from here. Okay, so we have here in early 1980s, a number of scholars started a movement for revival of comparative public administration. They made efforts to arrest the downward trend of the field and to give a fresh life to it. These scholars included Farrell, Eddie, Charles T. Goodsell, Jink S. June, Milton Eastman, G. E. Cadin, Naomi Cadin, and others. Now let's see what we have here. We have Farrell, good. We have Farrell here. We have Farrell Eddie, wonderful. Farrell Eddie. We have JS. This is JS here. This is JS here. This is June S. June X. Charles T. Goodness. We have Charles T. Goodness here. Charles T. Goodness. So the only name that we don't have here is G.O. Orewa. So that will be the answer. G.O. Orewa. So we'll move to the next page. So we have Dash advocated for fixed and official jurisdiction areas controlled and ordered by written rules and regulation. K. Dash advocated for fixed and official jurisdiction areas. So let's use the keyword will be jurisdiction. Let's use the jurisdiction as the keyword. Good. Okay, now as you can see here, we have fixed and official jurisdiction area controlled and ordered by written rules and regulations. Okay, so what the question says, Dash advocates. So now as you can see here, we have Max Weber model, and this model is, and who is Max Weber? Is the father of bureaucracy. Max Weber is the father of bureaucracy. And what we don't have Max Weber here, but we have bureaucratic model here. So the answer will be bureaucratic. As you can see here, identifying characteristics of bureaucracies. As you can see here, bureaucracies. So and it's here. So this is the answer, bureaucratic model. So let's go to the next question. Question 8. So question 8 says Dash advocated. Okay, oh wait, my bad. Question 9. Who introduced the comparative study of public admin? I believe by now this question we all should already know the answer. I strongly suggest it's Woodrow Wilson, but let's just be sure. Let's search for the name. Let's use the name as the keyword. Copy. Let's paste. Okay, let's see the first option. Okay, it's not what we're looking for. It's not what we're looking for. Okay, now let's see this. I think this is what we're looking for. The present scientific status of public administration can be traced from the early writings of Woodrow, who introduced comparative study. Woodrow. So I strongly believe if we search for this name, just to be sure, let's search for this name if it exists. Control A and B. If it exists, let's check. Is there results? Let's check. So Max Weber has to do with bureaucracy. Let's see what was credited to him in the material is bureaucracy. Father of bureaucracy. Can I say bureaucracy? Max Weber his model was bureaucracy. You see, bureaucracy approach, bureaucratic approach. Max Weber. As you can see, the most systematic bureaucracy. That's kind of bureaucratic, as you can see. Yeah, Marx, bureaucratic. So bureaucratic. So as you can see, Frederick Taylor. I think let's check for Frederick. Let's check for Frederick. Okay, no result for Frederick. Let's use just Taylor. Okay, we have Taylor, F.W. Taylor. Comparative literature. Not much literature on comparative public administration before the Second World War in early writings on subjects, scholars such as. Okay, they're talking about an approach here. That's not what we're looking for. Okay, White and Taylor came to be criticized for their failure to undertake a comparative study about the key. That's not what we're looking for. So the answer, sorry for that. So the answer is Woodrow Wilson, former President of America. Just move to the 10th question. So we have here, which of the following thinkers is not considered a behaviorist? Okay, let's use the keyword behaviorist for P. Control V. Okay. Technical and coercive authority, employers' productivity would increase among prominent behaviorists. Thank you. This is what we're looking for. Among the prominent behaviorists are Abraham Maslow. We have the following thinkers is not considered as behaviorist. Abraham Maslow is considered as a behaviorist. Is Max Weber in there? Is Max Weber there? We can see Max Weber, but we can see Douglas. Douglas is here. Where is Douglas? Okay, this is Douglas. This is Douglas here. You can see Douglas. You can see Chris. You can see Chris. This is Chris. This is Chris. Good. That's Chris. That's Chris. You can see we saw Douglas, we saw Chris, we saw Abraham, but we can't find Marx. Marx is not here. So which of the following thinkers is not considered? So Marx is not considered. Marx is the father of bureaucracy, as we said earlier, as we agreed earlier on. So let's cross-check quickly. Let's see if our answers are right. He said here, okay, this is correct. What we chose. Let's check question 2. Question 2. Oh, where are you taking me to? Okay, I think I've gone to where I'm not supposed to. So I think I've clicked on what I'm supposed to click on. I think let me enlarge this. I think we are done with the material. I'll quickly go down to 1. Okay, let me continue my last attempt. Okay, so we have this correct. The next page. The first comparative to American government system and United Kingdom cabinet is created too. Okay, correct. Let's move on. Comparative public administration traced. Can be traced. Okay, correct. Let's move on. Dash is the comparison of whole administrative system in India. Okay, we said it's macro. Correct. Let's move on. These factors influence the growth of comparative public administration except We said it's emergency or banditry. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The question for comparative arbitration study resulted in the interdisciplinary approach. Okay. All this contributed to the development of comparative public administration except Orewa. Okay. The network is becoming a bit slow. Okay, good. That advocates for fixed and official jurisdiction. Controlled. Okay, bureaucratic model. Good. Continue. Who introduced the comparative study of public administration? Okay, good. Which of the following thinkers is not considered a behavioralist? Okay, I said Marx, so let's continue. So let's finish our attempts. As I said earlier on, you're not guaranteed 10-10. We've done our best. We've used the materials to cross-check the answers, and we are sure they are correct. But sometimes, technology, sometimes it malfunctions. So let's submit all and finish. Submit all and finish. Oh, incredible. Wow, incredible. So everything, we scored everything. So everything went well. No more attempts allowed. Incredible. So this is the end of Comprehensive Public Administration Part 4 TMA 1. So we'll meet in the next video. We'll do the TMA 2 together. Thank you and goodbye.